11th year as a full-time head coach. And I'm big on truth. You've got to be who you are, with warts and all. You know, there are times, if you're watching my practice, there's every time every now and then you might have to stop the camera for a minute or so and then come back. But then show me talking to the guys afterwards and so forth. It's not personal. But I get rather fiery and I get my point across rather clear. And so I just think you've got to stick with being true, because I think kids more than I think there's a quality we have from birth that we know what a person's real motives are, whether we can verbalize it or not. And as we get older, we kind of try to say, oh, that's not true, or this isn't true, or so forth. I think ultimately kids know what the truth is. And if they know if you're really after them because you want them to get better, or you're just there because you want to win and you want those wins for your coaching background. I feel you have to treat people differently. Some kids, I just spoke to a person last year who's on my team. I said, you know, the tact I'm taking with him is that he doesn't play as hard as I want, and it's very obvious. So when I'm speaking to him, you know, I was on him throughout the year. Finally, I'm going, you know, I'm at a point, I'm wondering if I'm just beating a dead horse. Maybe this is the wrong angle. I just threw it out at him. I go, am I making you not like basketball? And he responded, he said, it shocked me. He goes, no, he goes, I will probably do what I will get away with if you're not on me. He goes, it's just what I've done. Pretty mature that way. Hasn't totally changed though, so maybe he was just saying what I wanted to hear. Because I told him, I said, don't BS me. I go, you know, if you feel like there's days you just don't even be here, I need to know that, because there's got to be a way I'm trying to get through to you, but I want to make sure it's not to make them worse. The point is still, it's not personal. I'm just saying you're just not defending. You're not doing weak side help. You don't take a charge. You're soft, whatever. And I would say that. I don't. That's different than, you know, attacking their own personal character integrity. I really don't think I've done that. I've said, I remember telling one kid I coach, I said, you know, like, I like you. I go, on the court, I despise you. I despise your demeanor. You're a bad teammate. I really don't like anything that you bring on the court. And that kid would come by my room and talk all the time, and still talks to me now. We got along fine. I just hated the way he conducted himself on the court. Parents, I tell at my parent meeting that we have an adversarial relationship, and it's not their fault and it's not mine. But there's basketball is an elite sport. They can only have so many minutes. They're looking at the game through right there, watching the kid. I do it watching my kid in college. I've always said that the parents, to a degree, it's going to be very hard for them to be totally satisfied, because everyone has expectations of what they want for each child. Probably not going to be met, because I got 12, 13. So I say it's almost like a zoo, and the bars of the zoo where the lions are, the bars is that's your relationship with your kid, with the kids. And I'm on one side of the bars, the parents are the lions, they're on the other. They want to eat me, you know, not because they hate me, but because I'm in the way of whatever they're expecting. I think the expectations of parents changed. So college, getting that free college education seems to be at the forefront for a lot of people for playing high school sports, and 35 years ago that really wasn't spoken with when I was in high school. But what happens is that people start from second, third grade, not just so their kid will enjoy the sport, but there's this, well, my kid could be really good and so forth, and that intensity is not all positive. So I think that, I feel, has changed, whether it's travel, you know, travel sports and so forth. That fervor, you know, you want kids to be working on their game, but there's a certain impetus behind it that I think is different. Because it's rare for a child to participate in a sport and not have a parent there all the time. How about, did they ever play in the back? Did they ever play street ball? Did they ever play 3-on-3 in the driveway? Did they ever play, you know, football in the street? You had to go car, you had to wait for the car. I mean, kids look at me like I'm not even before cars, you know, existed. I don't know what can happen with that. Do kids just play the game? The best compliment I received in regards to that is they go, Krause cares about us. Others might be seeing, how can this guy help me for wins and losses, and after we're done, we're gone. And that I would like to hear that, because it's not that I'm saying I'm going to care about them more. I think that's kind of fake. It's just you grow. These guys are doing everything you're asking of them, and you're with them so much. You kind of adopt it.